Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Techie Code Buddy. I hope you are doing extremely well and the interview preparation is also going well. Well guys, first of all, if you are new to this channel or haven't subscribed this channel till now, then do consider subscribing this channel because this really motivates me to make more such content for you and for your placement preparation. Well, today I am here with an interview experience for TCS Prime role of one of my subscriber. He shared me when he has interview. So in this video I will be telling you each and every questions asked to him because I have the WhatsApp screenshot, so I will show you on the screen and I will tell you the answers in very short, but I will add a PDF in my Telegram group, so make sure to join the Telegram group. In that Telegram group you will be find multiple PDFs that will be helpful for you. In this PDF what I will do, I will add the answers of the questions that were asked to him and I will add some videos links as well so that you can understand the concept if you really don't know about something, like if you are good at Python or machine learning but the question is related to web development, so I will add video link, I will add articles link. All this stuff will be provided to you in the Telegram group, so make sure to join the Telegram group. The link is given in the description. So on that note, let's start with the questions now. So the interview, as this was for prime role, so the interview was 1 hour plus, okay, and 40 to 45 minutes was of technical interview and then 10 to 15 minutes for managerial round and remaining time for HR interview. So let's discuss first what were the questions asked to him in technical round, then in managerial round and then in HR round, right? So basically the first question was, tell me about yourself. Now guys, don't include any extra information, redundant information, because with this question interviewer wants to know more about you, what are your skills, what are your projects, any internship you have done, and how you are a best fit model for their organization, how you can lead their organization on the top notch. So with this question, always remember, do not waste their time. Simply add your name, from where you are, from where you have completed your graduation or you are pursuing your graduation, in which degree you are pursuing your graduation, like BE or BTech or like that, and then you can add your skills, your projects, your internships, if you have any work experience, your work experience, and then at last you can add your hobbies, you can add your interests, right? So this is how you can introduce yourself. I will be adding a sample answer for this in the PDF, so make sure to join the Telegram group for accessing the PDFs. So the next question was from where you are, because he hasn't add his belongings, like from where he is. So the interviewer want to know from where he is. So simply he told about his city, and his city is famous for locks. So he told them my city is famous for locks. So if your city is having some specialty, so you can add that specialty, right? So the next question was, which programming language is your favorite? So his favorite language, or he was comfortable with Java, so simply he said that my favorite language is Java and I know the Python basics. So guys, be honest, if you know the concept of any programming language but you are not good at, but you know the concept, syntax, you know the for loops, you know the syntax of while loop, you know how functions work in that programming language, you know conditional statements, basic things, so you can simply say I am good at this language but also I know this language basics, okay? So he knows, he was very good at Java but also he knows Python basics, so he said like I also know Python basics, right? So the next question was from Java only. So the interviewer asked what is JVM. So JVM is nothing but it stands for Java Virtual Machine and it provides a runtime environment for running the applications in Java. If you want to know more about JVM, because this answer is not enough, so I will be adding the complete answer with the video and with the resource link, okay? The next question was, can we use pointers in Java? So we cannot use pointers in Java. Why? Because this is not good for security reasons, because if you have the access of any variable, if you have the address access of any variable, so it is not good for privacy reasons, we can say, or for security reasons. So Java doesn't support pointers, right? The next is explain collection frameworks and how they are useful. So we can compare collections like C++, STL library. It supports data structures, like we can implement list, we can implement map easily, right? And the proper definition will be given to you in the PDF, so make sure to join the Telegram community because it will be helpful for you. Now the next question was Java versus Python, because he has the knowledge of Python as well, so the interviewer wants to know whether he has or not. So he asked like the difference between Java and Python. So Java is interpreted, Java is platform independent, Java is robust, Java is Java supports multi-threading, and then Python is a little bit slower in comparison to Java, and Python is used for handling and analyzing large data sets. Python can be used in any area, we can say, like game development, website development, GUI developments, etc. So you can differentiate. This is how, right? So the next question was difference between abstract class and interface. So it is the concept in Java. So abstract class doesn't support multiple inheritance, but interface supports multiple inheritance. Abstract class supports variables like static, non-static, final or non-final, but interface only supports static and final variables. And there are some more differences I will add in the PDF, right? So the next question is explain system.out.println. This is used for printing any statement on the console. So first you have to tell like what does system do. So system is a class name, then out, then println is used for printing any string, or we can say statement. So this is how you can explain, but again this is not enough. I will add the enough answer in the PDF. If I will add the complete answers in this video only, so the video will be very long. So I am just giving you a overview, and then the complete answer will be provided you in the PDF. Don't worry about it. Now the next question is use a real world scenario and implement priority queue orally. Okay, so it can be like hospital emergency system in which the patient who has the critical situation can be added on the first priority, and the patient who need treatment but not immediately can be the last. So this is how we can implement priority queue in our real world scenario. So the next question is what was your project? So his project was based on full stack development, like he made a e-commerce website using payment gateways and databases, APIs, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, of course, React.js, and multiple other technologies. So he made a website, and he explained like what it does, from where he got the idea, and this kind of information. See guys, your project is must, and you have to ensure that your project is useful for real world. Your project is useful for the company, and anyhow you have to make sure that you have built a important thing, you have built an useful thing, right? Now the next question was what you think your project can be useful in future. So he simply told like in today's world every business, whether it is a small business or large business, needs a website. So we can use website there, or some other functionalities of his project, like how can we improve in future, how can we utilize in future, right? So you should know the future scope of your project, you should know the purpose of your project, everything related to your project you should know very well. You will be able to, if you will be able to explain each and every point of your project, then there is a high chance of your selection, because if your project is good, then nothing matters. If your project is good, then nothing matters. I'm not saying nothing, like if your project is good, okay, but you are not able to answer like what is array, so it is not good now. So you should have the domain knowledge, but the thing is you should have the deep knowledge of your project, because by asking these type of questions the recruiter wants to know whether you made your project or from anywhere you stole the project or you stole the idea. We can stole the idea, but the thing is you should build your project on your own. Now the next question was why MongoDB only, because as a database he used MongoDB. So simply in that case you should know why you use this technology, why not other technology. So the proper answer of this is like you can add the specialty, you can add the features of the technologies, why they are used, how they can save your time, how they can save your efforts, what are the extra functionalities of these what are the special features of these, so you can add those things. That this is why I used these, right? So the next question is, what is responsive design? So responsive design is nothing but if I see a particular website in my phone, so it should be properly visible, the links should be properly clickable, the button should be visible, the button should be clickable, and everything is in a good way, like it is visible clearly and the content is not overlapping. But now if I'm seeing the same website in my tablet, so again it should be properly visible in my tablet as well, because the height and width and dimensions are changed now. So you have to make sure that you are building a website that is properly visible in each and every device, like in iPad, in tablet, in phone, in Android, in iPhone, in multiple devices like MacBook or something like that. So we can use media queries. It is a traditional method for giving the responsive design. Nowadays Tailwind CSS and Bootstrap are very useful to make responsive web designs, right? So the next question was, explain client server architecture. So every technical students can explain simply. The client requests something from server and then server responds to. So this is how you can explain the client server architecture. But again, this was only the overview that how this works. You have to explain clearly, right? Now the next is, explain what is DOM and what is WOM. So it is a concept in JavaScript, because he knows full stack development, so the questions were asked from their projects and the technologies he was good at, right? So DOM stands for document object model, and what it does is it will create a HTML tree structure for HTML elements, for HTML elements properties method. So this is how document object model works, and WOM used for browser object model. Again, I will add the complete definition, I will add the how it works, how it looked like, I will add everything, and I will add a video link as well. So just access the PDF. Now the next question is, explain final, finally, finalize. So all these concepts are in Java, so you can refer from the PDF. Now the next question was, is Java pure object programming? So Java is nearly pure object programming, but not 100%, because it uses int float data types that are not objects, they are primitive data types. So this is why Java is not 100% pure object programming language, right? So the next question was, what is JRE and JDK? JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. Again, it provides the runtime environment for running the applications, and JDK is Java Development Kit, which provides tools and softwares to develop the Java runtime environment, and I will give you the proper explanation in the PDF, don't worry about it. Now the next question was, applications of stack in real life. So we can say like shipment of cargos, and stack of plates, stack of coins, stack of drawers. So this is how we can implement stacks in our real life. See, for each data structure you should know the basic functionalities of these, basic operations we can perform on these, and the applications in real world scenario. Each and every data structures application you should know, because they can ask like explain a real world example of linked list where we can implement. So we can implement linked list in train, because trains are linked, right? So train is an example of linked list. Now the next question is, what are ACID properties? Now from here the database questions started. So ACID properties are used in transactions. A stands for atomicity, C stands for consistency, I stands for isolation, and D stands for durability. And I will add resources from where you can prepare for this ACID properties. It is a very important question in database management system. Now the question is, what is RDBMS? So RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System, and it is used to create, manage and update the database, right? The next is, what is normalization? So basically normalization is a method used in RDBMS to reduce the redundant information, right? Sometimes we have redundant information in our database, so we want to reduce the redundant information or clear the redundant information. So that's the time we use normalization, and it is of three types: 1NF, 2NF, 3NF. So I will add the complete explanation in a very simple language from in the PDF. Right, so the next question was, what is virtual memory in operating system? So probably they can ask you questions from operating system, but the thing is, in digital and prime there is a chance that they can ask, but ninja very minor chance that they will ask you questions from operating system. But again, at every worst case scenario you have to prepare, so make sure to prepare your core subjects like CN, that means computer networks, operating system, software engineering, OOPS concepts, right? So you can explain the virtual memory. Now, how many types of topologies are there in network? So what is topology? Let me tell you that the arrangement of network devices sorry, the arrangement of network devices, in which way we are arranging them, and it is of multiple type, like first is bus topology, tree topology, star topology, hybrid topology, and mesh topology. So these are the types of topologies. I will add the complete explanation with the examples. Right, now what is page default? So page default is the concept in operating system when the program wants to access a data that is not present in the main memory, or we can say RAM. So at that time an error occurs. That error is called as page default. You can refer the PDF for the complete explanation. Right, now after these theory questions there will be two coding questions for his. The first is find the maximum sub-array sum, that is Cadence algorithm. Right, so he explained in a very good way, and then they asked to write the code for this. So he wrote the code, and the code was successfully run because his programming was really good. That's why he selected for prime role now. So he was able to explain. Now the next is write a program to search an element in an array. So first he told them a brute force approach, that means linear search. Then after this, to optimize it further, he explained binary search. Right, so this is how you can explain your answers. First tell them the brute force approach, then the next is optimized approach. Now this is all about the technical interview. Now the MR round was conducted. So at the very first question, manager asked to him showcase your project, and his project was deployed on some website. So he simply gave them the link and show his project. And guys, if your project is not deployed yet, so make sure to deploy it. But if you are unable to deploy it, so what you can do is you can push it on GitHub. You should have your all the projects on GitHub accounts, because sometimes they can ask you to show your GitHub account as well. So be ready for that. Right, now the next question was any certification you have done, like AWS certification or Microsoft Azure certification, or any certification from a reputed organization. Right, the next question is tell me your interest about AI and ML. So if you are interested in AI and ML, then you can simply say yes, I really have the interest in this. So now the next question was, you are good at web development, but what if we provide you the project of AI and development? So in that case, never say no sir, I can't work in this. So in that case, you should show them that yes, you are adaptable, you are flexible, you can easily adapt the next technology the company wants to work on. Right, so you can say like it's okay that I am working on the front end or the full stack development, but I will be really happy because it will be a new opportunity for me to learn something new. So I will show my interest in AI and ML project as well, and I will do my best. This is how you can convince to your MR or HR that yes, you are really want to know more about new technologies here. You are not afraid of the new challenges. Right, so this is how you can convince your HR. Never say no, I can't work. You have to tell them yes, you can work in any situation. Right, so the next question was from where you got the idea of your project. Always have the proper idea that yes, your project is useful in this thing. So you have to consider a real world scenario, like from here you got the idea. Like suppose if you made facial recognition attendance system, so what you can do is you can tell them like for getting rid of proxy attendance of students, I saw in my college that many of the students got the proxy attendance because of their friends and their batchmates. So for helping the teachers, I made this project facial recognition attendance system. So attendance will be marked after recognizing by the camera. So this is a real world scenario. So it is showing that yes, you really solved a real world problem. Yes, you contribute a value in something, right? So this is how you should have the proper reason why you made this project, how this is useful, how it is solving a real world problem, right? Now the next is, what is your long term goal? So never say like after 2 years I will switch in that company, I want to this. You have to show that you want to work with their company for the long period of time. So I will be adding the proper format of the answer for this question, right? Now the managerial round was ended and HR took the panel. So the very first question was, how is your day passing? So HR can be very smooth in nature. Like first they want to ask you how you are, how your day is passing. So they can ask you very normal questions. Why these questions, they are analyzing like how confident you are, what is your behavior, how you treat people, whether you are afraid of something. These type of scenarios, like they are analyzing you. So you can say like my day is passing really well and so and so. Now the next is, do you love coffee or tea? So see, you never expect to say these type of questions HR can ask, but yes, this can be a scenario that they ask. Okay, so what you know about TCS? The next question was, what you know about TCS? See guys, in every interview, whatever company you are interviewed for, always remember to keep all the information about the company. Who is the current CEO of the company works on which technology, why this company is famous for, and everything. Who was the previous CEO, who is the current CEO. So the next question was, why only TCS? So you should have the proper reason that why only TCS, why don't other companies. So in that case you have to add some specialty of the particular company, that's why you want to work with them. Like you can say your company is working on this technology, I am good at this technology, or I want to explore this technology more, so that's why I think that this company is going to be a best fit for me, so I want to implement my practical knowledge. Like that you can answer, right? Again I will add the sample answer for you. Now the next is, what is your biggest strength? So you can tell them your biggest strength, and always remember you should include your biggest strengths like in such a way that it is going to be helpful for their organization as well. So you can say like, I am adaptable in nature, I can easily adapt to the new technologies. If currently I am working on Java, so I can easily adapt Python as well. So or you can say your strengths, communication skills, but again only say when you are really good at communication, right? फेंकना मत, फेंकोगे तो फंसोगे, ठीक है? तो वही चीज़ ऐड करना जिसमें आप रियली अच्छे हो, एंड वो चीज़ कंपनी के लिए हेल्पफुल है, राइट? सो द नेक्स्ट इज, आर यू विलिंग टू रिलोकेट? सो यू कैन टेल देम like in mostly cases please say yes, I'm okay with that, and I will add the proper format of the relocation statement in the PDF. Now the next question was okay with night shift. So again it is based on some scenarios, I will add the proper answer. In what way you have to answer, don't answer in a random way, because it can be a reason for a rejection. So I will be adding the proper structure of the answer in the PDF. Now at last, any question from me. So the first and the very last question is really very important. Why? Because in that case don't ask like, sir, how was my performance, how did I perform, whether I am selected or not. This type of questions are really not recommended to ask from the interviewer. What you can ask is, sir, I want to know more about TCS work culture, or whatever company you are going to interview for. So you can ask like, sir, I want to know more about the work culture, I want to know more about the technologies that they are using, and in future plans, what are their future plans. So every question you should ask that is revolving around the company. So this is how you can impress the HR or interviewer, right? So yeah, this is all about this video. I will add all the sample answers in the PDF, so make sure to join the Telegram group, and you can follow me on Instagram as well. And guys, if you have any query, then you can ask in the comment section or in the Telegram group or on the Instagram, wherever you are comfortable with, you can ask. I will surely help you. So yeah, if the video was helpful in any case, please hit the like button, please share this video with the prepsters, and do subscribe the channel if you haven't. So we will meet in the next video with the next interview experience. Till then, bye bye, and keep preparing, keep exploring.